Phil Shatz, a member of the club for several years now, who's taken on a role on the committee and has had some very interesting experiences in Scotland with a classic boat, which I'll leave him to explain a lot more about. Over to you, Phil.
Thank you all for coming. And the first thing I want to say is that it's an honor, a real privilege to address this body with the long history of the club. You're all right, Jeff. So when Barry asked me to give a talk, or maybe it was Ian, I just couldn't say no, because I've had Bethamar for 12 years now, and I do things with her and go places with her that people don't normally do with 85-year-old wooden boats. When I was up north of the Ardnamurchan near Skye and Malag, there weren't any other wooden boats up there. Anyway, so moving right along. So 12 years on Bethamar. So that's my blog, bethamar.substack.com. So here's how I think it's going to unfold. Could be different. Specification acquisition, my time as cadet, the first 5 years of the Thames, and then my good friend Howard Brooks, who is Vice Commodore of the Association of Dunkirk Little Ships, is going to talk about his boat Maymont for a little bit, because we did the 500-mile run from Southwold up to Inverness together, and a jolly good trip that was too. Then I've got a whole section on projects, crazy things that need to be fixed with all sorts of video footage of nasty solvents. And then the last part is years 11 and 12, the Clyde, Inner Hebrides, Skye and Barra. So specification acquisition. So here's Lloyd's Register of Yachts from 1938 with Bethamar highlighted. And you can see that she's got paraffin engines. She was built for a guy named Kenneth MacLeod. For some reason, the boat didn't go back to Kenneth MacLeod after the war. Now, for those of you who don't know where Gurrick is, this is Glasgow, this is the mouth of the Clyde, and that bay there, that's Cove Bay. That's where she was built. 1961, we have a change of name document where she's assigned her, her registration number, and she's got different engines at this point, oil-based engines, so i.e. diesel. Now, I've brought with me the original documentation, so please take a look at the registration, Certificate of British Registry, and then there's also an informative placard that I've put together that's got a printout of her entry in Yachting Monthly, and then there's a book there of McBride designs that you might find